This has bad idea written all over it. What's up, guys? Stefan, SNE's Garage, and what you are looking at is the cheapest JKU Wrangler for sale in the United States. Check it out, look on Auto Tempest. You're not going to find a running and driving Wrangler cheaper than this one. So we picked this bad boy up for a whopping $3,500. I dare you to try to find a Jeep that cheap. And it's cheap for a reason. As you saw, it's got some problems. We're going to solve them. We're actually going to keep this one. So we got some big plans for it. And I think it'll be a cool little family hauler, toy hauler. But just take a walk around it. The body is pretty straight. We do have a couple of little nicks here on the fender flares. There's a couple scratches. See some staining coming off of the door hinges. For some reason it's got a purple grill. We are going to change that. That's the first thing we're going to do. These are the flares that are actually a little dinged up here. This one here. This one here. I believe it's this door. Now this door is good. The other back door doesn't like to open. The hinges are a little tight, so we're going to have to clean them up. You really kind of have to yank on it to get it to open and close. Let's take you inside and show you why it's so cheap. So this truck has a whopping 270,000 miles. This is the highest mileage vehicle I have personally ever owned, and it's one of the highest mileage vehicles I've seen. Now, what's pretty wild is everything in here works. Our blower works, our air conditioning works, our heat works. The Infinity sound system sounds great. We do have an airbag light on, but there is a recall for the clock spring on these for that issue, and our horn doesn't work either. So we are going to make an appointment, get this taken to Jeep, get that taken care of. We do have a check engine light that's on. We're going to explore that a little bit later. Probably our next video on this thing when we get it in the garage and give it a good once over. Because like I said, we are going to keep this. So let's take a closer look here at the interior. You'll see these seats are a little bit stained. It does need a good detail. But it's all there. Everything here is, like I said, it's all there. This is probably the worst example of a Wrangler you're going to find. You'll see the mount for the subwoofer is actually rotted. The springs for the hardtop, kind of saggy, kind of work, kind of don't. If you listen, we got a little bit of a miss here and there. This is the old Chrysler 3.8. This is not the 3.6, so this motor is a little bit more sturdy. You'll see the frame is absolutely solid, but the fuel tank brace slash skid shield is another story. Let's go ahead and take a look at it from this angle. Show you, we're going to have to get one of these. It's going to be one of the first things we do. You'll see it's pretty crusty, but the frame is nice and solid. So let's get under the hood, check out this 270,000 mile engine. So for having this kind of mileage, this thing actually runs really nice. It's nice and quiet. You'll see we do have a valve cover gasket leak. Really don't think I'm going to go crazy fixing all the leaks on this because it's a Jeep. If your Jeep's not leaking, it's probably out of oil. They all leak. But you'll see everything here looks pretty good. Coolant's nice and full. Grab the hose. Everything looks good. So we do have some leaks under here. You'll see just running right now, we're dripping some, I want to say that's probably transmission fluid. That's probably a trans line that's leaking. We're going to have to, look into that. But again, we'll do that when we really, dig into this thing and see exactly what we need to do to get it, tip-top shape and ready to go. Now, I don't have this registered yet, so I really can't take you out on the road. But I do just want to show you that it does run and drive on its own power. And oddly enough, There are no suspension noises from this thing whatsoever. The suspension is completely quiet. Going down the road, both front and rear axles are quiet. The front hubs are quiet. So somebody obviously took pretty good care of this thing to get it to this point, you know, to be running this nice for almost 300,000 miles. So it was well taken care of. Like I said, everything works. Windows go up and down here. Some of the switches are a little wonky, but literally everything in here works, which is, again, that's amazing to me. So yeah, literally the cheapest JKU in the United States, right here. So we have some big plans for this thing. We're gonna order some real nice, probably gonna go 35s. We're gonna jack it up 2.5 inches, and we're gonna sort it out completely. We're gonna make this our new toy hauler. We're gonna be using this to haul our jet skis, and we're gonna be using this to, you know, go trail riding with the kids. It's the 4-door. It's a little bit bigger than the Cherokee over there, which, by the way, is sold. That is leaving tomorrow. The TSX has also sold. That is long gone. We'll actually be working on that probably another week or so. We have to replace one more thing for the guy that bought it. I made him a deal, so we are going to have to take care of that. But we are going to have to put a trailer hitch on this. They're super easy. I have one already. We're going to go over that. And I hope you guys, you know, if you like these Jeeps, you like the kind of stuff we're doing, I hope you're liking, sharing, and subscribing. We can use it. It's helping us be able to do things like this and share it with you. So I'm really excited to have this Jeep on the channel. I think it's going to make a really good, you know, channel vehicle. It's going to, you know, we're going to hang on to this one. So like, share, and subscribe. We're going to get this thing running like a brand new Jeep. We'll see you next time.